Making my way downtown, rushing a gonna cap for the motherland. Staring blankly ahead, making my way to the MiG 17. And now I wonder if I spawn a MiG 17, I will kill the entire team, 'cause they can't hide from my rockets. Yeah, they go far, far away today. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm a nut job, I think. I'm a nut job. Well, wow, I asked for 850 likes. It's been 12 hours maybe since I uploaded that video. We're at 1,400 likes. So since we're probably gonna get more than double the amount of likes I asked, we're gonna do a 2-in-1 video because it covers very similar topics. So what I'm gonna talk about, one, is the Tiny Ivans and how hard they hit, how much of a force they are, and how good the combination of MiG-17 Tiny Ivans is and lethal towards ground targets. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is how to use your jets more effectively against radar-guided AA and how to kind of avoid them and throw their aim off and not die as much to them. Both things that I'm going to talk about today require a little bit of skill, and arguably going against radar AA, you're always going to lose, quote unquote. You're never really going to win. It's always tough. But there are things you can do and different ways to play to really avoid the AA and put shots on target and hopefully take them out, or at least trade at the very least. So let's get into it. Today I'm going to be using the T-64B and the MiG-17 combo to get myself in the position to use the MiG-17 and kind of talk about the things I want to talk about in live gameplay, tips and tricks. So before we even hop into that though, let's just take a look at the S-21, the Tiny Ivans. The MiG-17 gets other missile options too, so you get rocket pods, and yeah, they're not bad, but they're not S-21. So the S-21 Tiny Ivan is a rocket. You get to fire them individually, so a potential of 2 ground targets destroyed. I'm sure you could kill 2 for 1, they just have to be right on top of each other. This maximum trajectory, 385 meters per second, 118 kilograms with 91 millimeters of penetration. These things can kill any tank in the game from the top, any tank from the game from, it seems like, the track shot, and it even explosive damages some tanks. Of course, you're not going to kill an Abrams by hitting next to it, but if you hit a Shilka next to it with these missiles, yeah, you'll kill it. A lot of people will be like, well, how are you going to hit a Shilka in a MiG-17? It's like, well, guess what? The MiG-15 has them and it's on the German team. So, you know what? All right, shove it up your fucking bum. Yeah, so let's take this thing out. I'm excited. All right, let's get in the MiG quick. So, 2 kills. 2 kills and J out. That's all we got to do. It's a little dusty out here today. Come on, peek out, man. Peek out. Oh, there's one. Nice. Now there should be another one right in here. Oh, there he is. Bang, bang, sucker. Deutschner. Nice, he's down. That should be enough for the MiG. Oh, it's not. Oh, you got so lucky, man. Oh, you're firing ATGMs. My bad. Sorry about that. Alright, we can acquire the MiG. So let's J out and get the MiG. Alright, so a couple rules to think about when you're engaging AA with radar. First off, if you wiggle like this, the lead indicator goes wherever the hell your plane's pointed, not necessarily where it's going. Now, I know this is a hard concept to grasp if you don't understand really what I'm talking about, But the lead indicator just projects an estimated distance in front of the plane that you're looking at. So if I'm like this and he sees I'm going forward and I do this, it looks like I'm jumbling all around when I'm still technically traveling forward. The only thing you have to worry about when you're doing this is losing airspeed if there's enemy planes up. Another rule of thumb is staying very low to the ground so you can't be seen, popping up when they least expect it, and hitting them real quick with a missile or two. Alright, there we go, 163. Alright, so here we go, we have an AA. I'm going to dial myself out, keeping distance, and remembering where he is. So if I was to continue to turn around and go back in, probably going to kill me. Flying straight at an AA, probably going to kill you. When you make sure they get their sight preoccupied, they're worried about tanks killing them on the ground, they're worried about moving. That's the best way to take out AA. So you actually have to hunt them. You have to use your advantages of being in a jet and being fast to hunt them. Because they'll be able to track you all the way back here, you know? And if he's watching me and watching me and watching me, when I come around, I could get killed. And this is where the 100% thing kind of doesn't come into play. You could die at any moment, regardless of how much you plan to not die and not get shot by the AA. Sometimes they'll still hit you. It's kind of like defensive flying at that aspect. But those are my tips for avoiding AA. Now let's talk about these missiles. Usually first or second notch on that aim indicator is usually where you want to aim from like 1,000 out. That was probably like a kilometer shot. And you see where I aimed that notch. That's usually the best. When people are, you'll get a feel for them when you use them more. It's like anything, of course. But generally, that's my rule of thumb where I aim if I'm going in for a tank kill. Always go for the top of the tanks. Never really... Oh, hold on. The tops of the tanks are the best things to hit. Because you can usually ammo rack them straight off and just get an easy kill like that. Now, of course, that was a Sheridan. They're usually easier to kill, and I still go for light targets when I can. So 163s. I'd rather go for a Sheridan, say, than an Abrams, unless the Abrams is capping. So prioritize your targets, and usually you'll have a good game, you know? Usually it'll come out good. So... without explaining anymore, I'm just going to show you guys some more clips of me using the Tiny Ivans and destroying some AA, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for the support on the last video. If you haven't seen that video yet, you should go check it out. I'll put a card up in the top right-hand corner at this time. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'll see you guys next time. If you're going to PAX, hit me up on Twitter, @Slickby, and let me know when you're going to PAX. I should be there tomorrow and tonight. So, yeah. Peace, peace. Get zapped. Prat. Skrr, pop. Pop, 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 bang. Skrr, pop, pop. I know I already had an outro, but how sick was that shot with the T-64? I'm not even gonna... Listen, man, we know how good the MiG-17 is. I just did some explaining in this video. You guys don't need to see it. You see it every time I stream, what I do with these things. It's nasty. It's nasty, man. They're nasty. Try them. Try them if you don't have them. And if you see a make-up, be aware that this thing could put some punishment on you. All right. Thanks, you guys, for watching. How many likes did we get in the last video? Like almost 2,000 likes. It's ridiculous. Also, this video is coming out a little bit later, so I'm not actually at PAX tonight. That was yesterday. So I'll see you guys. Peace.
I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in axe and sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks.